best way to build a safe America is to rebuild our industrial base and rebuild the middle class in this country. And don't you want a president who's going to get us out of the wars and who's going to rebuild the middle class in this country?
Get ready to dive into the remarkable life of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a man who's not only made waves in the courtroom but is also a fierce advocate for environmental causes and public health transparency. Known for his passionate speeches and unwavering dedication, RFK Jr. stands apart as a trailblazer with a deep-rooted legacy. From his prestigious accolades in law to his unique lifestyle, picture private retreats filled with discussions on everything from science to spirituality. He remains both iconic and unconventional. But there's more to his story than meets the eye. Stay tuned to discover it all. But before we dive into what really makes this man such a unique and magnetic individual, we must go back to where his story first began. Early life. Born into the illustrious Kennedy dynasty on January 17, 1954, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was the third of 11 children to Robert F. Kennedy and Ethel Skakel Kennedy. His father, a prominent figure in American politics, served as U.S. Attorney General and was a U.S. Senator from New York. Growing up amidst the political fervor of the 1960s, young Robert was immersed in an environment where public service and activism were family cornerstones. The Kennedy family's residences, notably the Kennedy compound in Hyannisport, Massachusetts, and Hickory Hill in McLean, Virginia, were hubs of political discourse and social gatherings. These settings provided Robert with early exposure to influential figures and the workings of American politics. Tragically, the assassinations of his uncle, President John F. Kennedy, in 1963 and his father in 1968 profoundly impacted his formative years, plunging him into years of grief and turmoil during his formative years. These traumas marked a turning point in young Robert's life, leading to his struggles with addiction as he searched for ways to cope with the overwhelming loss and pressure tied to the Kennedy name. His battle with addiction would follow him for years, leading him through a journey of recovery and resilience. Overcoming these trials ultimately shaped his character, teaching him empathy, self-reflection, and a deep understanding of personal struggle, qualities he later applied to his advocacy work and public service. Robert's education was both diverse and distinguished. He attended several preparatory schools, including Georgetown Preparatory School and Millbrook School. Despite facing personal challenges during his teenage years, he persevered academically, graduating from Harvard University in 1976 with a Bachelor of Arts in American History and Literature. He furthered his studies at the London School of Economics before earning a Juris Doctor degree from the University of Virginia School of Law in 1982 and a Master of Laws from Pace University in 1987. From a young age, Robert exhibited a profound connection to nature and wildlife. His passion for environmental conservation was evident in his pursuits as a licensed master falconer and whitewater kayaker. These early interests not only showcased his adventurous spirit, but also foreshadowed his future endeavors in environmental law and advocacy. Throughout his journey, Robert was inspired and guided by various mentors and family members. His father's unwavering dedication to civil rights and social justice served as a significant influence. Additionally, his work with organizations like Riverkeeper and the Natural Resources Defense Council provided him with platforms to collaborate with environmental leaders, further shaping his commitment to preserving natural resources and advocating for public health. Yet, as his early years unfolded, it was clear that Robert's journey was only just starting to unfold. Career and success. After earning his law degree from the University of Virginia School of Law in 1982, he embarked on a path that would see him become a formidable environmental lawyer and activist. In the late 1980s, Kennedy joined the Natural Resources Defense Council, NRDC, as a senior attorney, where he played a pivotal role in environmental litigation and policy development. His passion for safeguarding natural resources led him to co-found the Waterkeeper Alliance in 1999, an organization dedicated to protecting waterways worldwide. Under his leadership, the alliance expanded its reach, establishing over 300 waterkeeper organizations across 6 continents, significantly impacting global water conservation efforts. Kennedy's legal acumen was instrumental in numerous high-profile cases. Notably, he was a key figure in the fight to protect New York City's water supply, negotiating the New York City Watershed Agreement, which became a model for stakeholder consensus and sustainable development. His efforts earned him recognition as one of Time magazine's Heroes for the Planet, highlighting his influence in environmental advocacy. Beyond his environmental pursuits, Kennedy ventured into the realm of public health, founding Children's Health Defense, an organization focused on addressing health issues affecting children. His work in this area has been both lauded and criticized, reflecting the complex nature of public health discourse. Kennedy's literary contributions further underscore his commitment to advocacy. His books, including Crimes Against Nature and The Riverkeepers, offer critical insights into environmental and political challenges, cementing his role as a thought leader in these domains. In 2023, Kennedy announced his candidacy for the U.S. presidency, initially seeking the Democratic nomination before running as an independent. Although he suspended his campaign in August 2024, his bid underscored his enduring dedication to public service and his desire to influence national policy. When he stepped down from the race, Kennedy endorsed President Donald Trump and focused on reshaping U.S. health agencies, taking on a major role in reviewing leadership candidates for key positions in public health. His actions reflect a continued drive to impact health policy and protect public welfare. Kennedy's legacy is multifaceted. His relentless pursuit of environmental justice has inspired a generation of activists and has led to tangible improvements in environmental policy and conservation. While some of his public health positions have sparked controversy, his unwavering commitment to his beliefs highlights a career marked by passion and advocacy. Culturally, Kennedy has been a polarizing figure, admired by many for his environmental achievements and criticized by others for his stances on public health. Nonetheless, his impact on environmental law and advocacy is undeniable, and his contributions continue to influence discussions on environmental and public health issues. With a remarkable career taking shape, Robert's growing influence was mirrored in his earnings and financial portfolio. Income and net worth. Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s net worth is estimated at approximately $15 million, a figure that includes assets shared with his wife. As a member of the Kennedy family, RFK Jr. inherited a portion of the family's substantial fortune. However, with 10 siblings, his share is relatively modest compared to the family's overall wealth. Kennedy's work as an environmental attorney has been a significant source of income. He earned nearly $5.5 million as a partner at his law firm, Kennedy and Madonna LLP, and more than $1.5 million as a consultant for Wisnerbaum. RFK Jr. holds investments in stocks, private equity, and hedge funds managed by the family's Park Financial Holdings, totaling around $500,000. He also holds Bitcoin worth between $100,000 and $250,000. Kennedy owns a property on the Kennedy compound in Hyannisport, Massachusetts, valued at about $3 million. Together with his wife, he also owns a home in Los Angeles estimated to be worth $7 million. As chairman and chief counsel of Children's Health Defense, Kennedy's compensation has risen with the nonprofit's revenue, totaling $500,000 in 2021 and 2022. While RFK Jr.'s net worth is substantial, it is modest compared to the broader Kennedy family's estimated $1.2 billion fortune. However, it's not all about wealth. Robert's lifestyle reveals passions and hobbies that go far beyond the numbers. Lifestyle insights. Beyond his public persona, his lifestyle offers a tapestry of intriguing hobbies, philanthropic endeavors, and moments that have both endeared and perplexed the public. From a young age, Kennedy exhibited a profound connection to nature. An avid falconer, he began training hawks at the tender age of 11. His dedication to this ancient art is evident in his roles as a licensed master falconer, raptor propagator, and wildlife rehabilitator. He even authored the New York State Apprentice Falconer's Manual, underscoring his commitment to the craft. Kennedy's adventurous spirit extends to whitewater kayaking. Introduced to the sport by his father, he has navigated some of the world's most challenging rivers, including leading first descent expeditions in Latin America. These endeavors highlight his love for the outdoors and his relentless pursuit of adventure. Kennedy's travels often mirror his environmental passions. In 2015, he journeyed to the Yukon with two of his sons to visit Mount Kennedy and navigate the Alsek River, a whitewater river fed by the Alsek Glacier. This expedition was not just a nod to his adventurous spirit, but also a tribute to his family's legacy, as Mount Kennedy was named in honor of his uncle, President John F. Kennedy. Kennedy's commitment to environmental conservation is evident in his co-founding of the Waterkeeper Alliance in 1999, an organization dedicated to protecting waterways worldwide. Under his leadership, the alliance expanded its reach, establishing over 300 waterkeeper organizations across 6 continents, significantly impacting global water conservation efforts. Kennedy's life has not been without controversy. His outspoken views on vaccines have drawn significant criticism, with many labeling him as a prominent anti-vaccine advocate. In 2021, the Center for Countering Digital Hate named him one of the Disinformation Dozen, highlighting his role in spreading vaccine misinformation. In a more personal controversy, Kennedy admitted to leaving a dead bear cub's carcass in Central Park about a decade ago. He explained that he had picked up the cub, which had been hit by a van, with intentions to skin it and store the meat. However, plans changed, and he chose to abandon the carcass in Central Park, leaving it to look like an accident with a bicycle nearby. While specific details about Kennedy's favorite foods, sports, fashion, music, TV shows, movies, books, and colors are not extensively documented, his lifestyle choices reflect a deep appreciation for nature and adventure. His involvement in falconry and kayaking suggests a preference for outdoor activities and a connection to the natural world. Kennedy's love for animals is evident in his unique choice of pets. He has kept a pet emu and 2 ravens, which he is training. His dedication to falconry and wildlife rehabilitation further underscores his deep bond with animals. Still, a life as vibrant as his would be incomplete without meaningful relationships and family connections. Relationships and connections. Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s personal life is just as dynamic as his public one, full of family ties, love stories, and a few headline-grabbing moments. Let's dive into the relationships that have shaped him. Robert's love life has seen some interesting chapters. He first married Emily Ruth Black in 1982, and together they had 2 children, Robert Francis Bobby Kennedy III and Kathleen Alexandra Kick Kennedy. The couple divorced in 1994, and soon after, he married Mary Richardson. They had 4 kids, Connor, Kira, Aiden, and William, but their marriage was also rocky, leading to a separation in 2010. Sadly, Mary passed away in 2012. In 2014, Robert married actress Cheryl Hines, famous for her role on Curb Your Enthusiasm. The couple's relationship has been mostly private, though recent rumors about his personal relationship with journalist Olivia Nuzzi stirred up some media buzz. Even so, Cheryl and Robert seem to be sticking together, and they were recently seen attending a memorial service for Robert's mother, Ethel Kennedy, hand in hand. Robert has 6 children in total. His oldest, Bobby Kennedy III, is a filmmaker and writer who's married to former CIA officer Amaryllis Fox. His daughter Kick is an actress and activist. Connor, his son with Mary, is famous for his brief romance with Taylor Swift. Kira is known for her socialite status and charity work, while Aiden and William, Finn, keep lower profiles, largely staying out of the spotlight. Growing up in the Kennedy family means growing up with a lot of siblings. Robert is one of 11. His siblings are all impressive in their own right, with careers ranging from politics and business to human rights, activism, and journalism. You've got Kathleen Kennedy Townsend, former Maryland Lieutenant Governor, Joseph P. Kennedy II, a former U.S. Representative, Carrie Kennedy, a well-known human rights activist, Christopher Kennedy, a businessman, and Rory Kennedy, a documentary filmmaker. Tragically, 2 of Robert's siblings, David and Michael, have passed away, but the family remains close-knit despite their occasional differences. Interestingly, a few of his siblings publicly supported President Joe Biden in 2024, making it clear they didn't back Robert's independent run for the White House. Over the years, Robert has built connections with environmentalists, political activists, and public figures who share his commitment to causes like environmental preservation. While details about his closest friends aren't widely shared, his social circle undoubtedly includes many influential advocates who support his work. And while his family and friendships are deeply rooted, so too are his ties to a few iconic properties. Real estate. A cornerstone of the Kennedy family's history is the famed Kennedy compound in Hyannisport. This expansive estate has been the backdrop for numerous family gatherings and significant events. Robert Jr. maintains a residence within this compound, underscoring his deep-rooted connection to his family's heritage. In 2014, Robert married actress Cheryl Hines, best known for her role in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Together, they own a home in Los Angeles, reflecting their bi-coastal lifestyle. This residence serves as a base for their professional and personal activities on the West Coast. The couple previously owned a distinctive barn-style home in Malibu's exclusive Point Dume area. Spanning 3,000 square feet, the property featured 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a range of unique amenities including 2 guest houses, a pool house, a wine shed, and a 2-story treehouse. In 2017, they listed this property for sale at $645 million. Robert Jr. has also been linked to a property at 84 Croton Lake Road in Katona, Westchester County. This residence has been listed as his voting address. However, the property has been embroiled in foreclosure proceedings and neighbors have reported limited sightings of him at this location. But it's not just the homes that reveal Robert's style. His choice of vehicles also speaks volumes. Vehicles and cars. Kennedy has been known to drive a Tesla Model S, aligning with his commitment to sustainable energy and environmental conservation. The Model S, renowned for its electric performance and innovative features, complements his advocacy for reducing carbon emissions. While Kennedy does not own a private jet, he has been associated with private air travel. Notably, he admitted to flying on Jeffrey Epstein's private jet twice in the early 1990s, once to Florida and another time to South Dakota, both trips involving his family. However, as he navigates his career and personal passions, Robert's current status brings us to the latest chapter of his life. Current lifestyle. Currently, Kennedy is actively involved in shaping the future of U.S. health agencies. He is reviewing resumes for top positions within the Department of Health and Human Services and the Food and Drug Administration, aiming to appoint professionals committed to reducing chronic illnesses and free from pharmaceutical industry conflicts. In line with his Make America Healthy Again initiative, Kennedy advocates for removing fluoride from drinking water, citing concerns about its impact on children's IQ levels. This stance, though controversial, reflects his long-standing skepticism towards certain public health policies. On a personal note, Kennedy continues to reside with his wife, actress Cheryl Hines, maintaining a life that balances public service with family commitments. His recent activities underscore a deepening involvement in national health policy, signaling a new chapter in his multifaceted career. What did you find most surprising or insightful about this deep dive into the life of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., American lawyer? Share your thoughts by commenting below. If you enjoyed this video, we think you'll like one of these that's on your screen now. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.